Christians are one of the most persecuted groups in the world today, with millions facing discrimination, violence, and marginalization in various societies. The reasons for this persecution are complex and multifaceted, rooted in a combination of historical, cultural, and socio-political factors. One of the primary reasons for Christian persecution is the growing intolerance of secularism and the decline of traditional Christian values in Western societies. As secularism gains prominence, Christianity is often seen as a threat to the advancement of liberal ideologies, leading to increased hostility towards Christians. In many parts of the world, Christians are perceived as being at odds with the dominant cultural and social norms. In some Islamic countries, for instance, Christianity is seen as a Western influence, and Christians are viewed with suspicion and distrust. This perception is often fueled by extremist groups that seek to eradicate Christianity and impose their own brand of Islam on the population. As a result, Christians in these countries face severe persecution, including forced conversions, imprisonment, and even death. Another significant factor contributing to Christian persecution is the rise of nationalism and extremism. In countries like India and China, nationalist movements have led to increased hostility towards Christian minorities. In India, for example, the Hindu nationalist movement has resulted in violence and intimidation against Christians, with many being forced to flee their homes or face persecution. Similarly, in China, the communist government has cracked down on Christian groups, viewing them as a threat to its authority. In addition to these factors, the digital age has also played a significant role in the persecution of Christians. Social media platforms have become breeding grounds for hate speech and online harassment, with many Christians facing abuse and intimidation for their faith. The anonymity of the internet has emboldened perpetrators, allowing them to spread hate and intolerance without fear of consequences. This has created a culture of fear and silence, where many Christians are reluctant to express their faith openly, lest they face ridicule or persecution. The persecution of Christians is not limited to non-Western countries, it is also prevalent in Western societies. In the United States, for example, Christians have faced discrimination and ridicule for their beliefs, particularly on issues like abortion and same-sex marriage. The media and popular culture often portray Christians as intolerant and bigoted, perpetuating negative stereotypes and fueling anti-Christian sentiment. This has led to a culture of marginalization, where Christians are made to feel like they are outside the mainstream, and their views are not valued or respected. The consequences of Christian persecution are far-reaching and devastating. Many Christians have been forced to flee their homes, leaving behind their livelihoods and possessions. Others have been imprisoned, tortured, or killed for their faith. The persecution of Christians has also led to a significant decline in the number of Christians in certain regions, with some countries facing the real possibility of becoming Christian-free zones. The impact on the global Christian community is also significant, with many feeling isolated, vulnerable, and powerless in the face of persecution. In conclusion, the persecution of Christians in society today is a complex and multifaceted issue, driven by a range of historical, cultural, and socio-political factors. The rise of secularism, nationalism, and extremism has created a hostile environment for Christians who are often viewed with suspicion and distrust. The digital age has also played a significant role in perpetuating hate and intolerance, creating a culture of fear and silence. As the global Christian community continues to face persecution, it is essential that we raise awareness about this issue and work towards creating a more tolerant and inclusive society, where Christians can practice their faith freely and without fear of reprisal.